Alright, back out in the garage. Got some tubes. I think that bottom one's good. Top one I think's got a leak. I think the bottom's got a leak. Top one's good. This one's definitely got a leak. This is the one that I thought they'd pinched, and you can see it, but obviously there's a spot there, and there's maybe another spot over there, which sucks because that's a good Firestone tube. Anyway, working on Brother Brad's H. Trying to get tires, that set of tires on his tractor. Since that bottom tube is good, it'll work on this rim that I've gotten cleaned up pretty nice. Working on waiting on the primer to dry on that side. We'll flip it over, get primer on the other side, and we'll call it a night. And then I got that wheel that's for the 445. I'm just going to clean up the inside and give it a shot of the rust reformer that I got, the black, the rust reformer, so that I can get that 750/18 or 750/16 on there. I got to get a tube. Mama made a comment about looked like my garage blew up in her spot, so I may try to rearrange. Why is it back like that? Rearrange some of this stuff and this mess here. We went camping this weekend, so I took my canopies. Didn't use them because we had beautiful freaking weather. It was mid 70s during the day, dropped down in the 40s overnight. Little space heater in the camper to keep us from freezing. Probably didn't need it as warm as we were under the blankets. Anyway, I got these in my garage that are in the way, but I think if I do something with all this scrap wire and stuff and rearrange my tire stack, I can get these over here out of the way, get tire and rim stuff situated. Probably get a little mini Jeep back in the garage tonight. But while we're on the topic of Brother Brad's H, I had a comment on one of my other videos wondering how he was doing. He had surgery. Oh, this ain't gonna show up at all. Let's see. We got a light. Got lights. Oh, not that one. This one. Maybe this will show up. No, that ain't gonna show up neither. I'll do this. Turn on my spotlight. There's my jack situation for getting the front wheels up. Just put a. Anyhow, he had his surgery. They took. We don't know because nobody seems to want to ask the doctors how much of his pancreas he took. They took some of his pancreas. I don't know. Some of his pancreas, some of his stomach was whatever. It's about 12 hours of surgery from the time they took him back till he got back out. He's home. He's up and mobile. Not supposed to drive for. Oh, he might be sneaking up on being able to go back to driving. I hope he doesn't, but he's an idiot, so who knows. The testing on the tumor came back. All the margins were clear. For any of you that know, tumor might be like your fist, but they take like the whole hand as far as size. They go way beyond the size to get out beyond where they know the cancer's at, to try to get beyond the cancer. It's what they call the margins between where they cut and where the cancer knowingly starts. Margins are clear, but there's still some funny stuff going on in his blood. He's still got some chemo to do. But Fjord Ford, thanks for asking. He's doing about as good as a guy that doesn't follow directions is going to do, because he wasn't supposed to drive, but yet he hopped in the car and went to the grocery store he let a buddy drive. God love him. We'll just keep doing what we can do, and we'll get this rim flipped over. It looks like it's dry enough. I can flip it over and get primer on that other side, and then we'll work on cleaning up this mess so we can get Mama's Jeep in. But that's where we're at on Brother Brad's front wheels primered and stuff. If we get her primer tonight on both sides, we can, depending on how quick the primer dries, maybe even get her silver painted yet tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not, because I want to get that one cleaned up. So we'll flip it over, primer it, and go from there. But anyhow, slowly but surely making progress on Brother Brad's H. Man, there's. Let's see. We'll go with that. We'll call that the freaking thumbnail. I'll be back. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night on the front wheel rim project for Brother Brad's H and the 445. I get all the rough rust knocked off and rust reformer on that. That's been cleaned, primered, and painted. It's only got one coat. I'm about out of the aluminum, so we may tomorrow after work grab another can of the where the heck it is. Nope, that's primer. That's primer. Where'd the can go? Somebody stole it. Anyhow, oh, there it is. Rust-Oleum high performance enamel aluminum aluminium. Here on the other side of the pond. Anyhow, we'll get some more of the aluminium. Might get another coat on that. And we'll try and get one of those tires. I'd figure out how it goes on there. It doesn't matter. The tire and the one tube it's holding air on there. And then I'm probably gonna buy a new tube for the that one, the 750/16. Just because it's a bigger tire than what these tubes are kind of rated for. These are rated for 550, 600, 650. 16s. I don't. We'll get one size bigger tube for that one to get on there, so we can get that on the 445, and then that one back there I want to do a complete cleanup on and get a good coat of the Moline red paint before it goes back on the G Diesel. That big tire goes on with the 18-inch tubes. So anyway, that's where we're at. Brother Brad's H. We'll be back. Stop. Alright, back out in the garage. I know I did some videos on that dirty thing. Colors of the tube. On all the different tubes and stuff I had. That one over there's got lots of patches and stuff on it. That one's probably junk. That one on top there is for like 600, 650, 16. It's got a slow leak. The one under that's for 750, 18. That's a 750, 18. That's a 750, 18 tire. That's a really nice, I don't know what, 600, 650, whatever, 16 Firestone tube. It's got a couple holes that I poked in it when I pinched it getting off. Anyhow, got back camping. I still got all this stuff in the way. Probably it was in the last video. I don't know where this one's going to end up. I got 2 good coats of paint on Brother Brad's. One front wheel, 445. I got the 750, 18. 16, 750, 16. Duh. We got it mounted up. Dad had, I think I showed in the other video where Dad had put all them little blocks of 1x in there to spread it out. Holy cow, did that make it so much easier to get everything put together. Anyway, I'm hoping, I don't know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. I want to get back down on the farm this week to at least get this back down there. I don't think there's any chance, because I really don't feel like wire wheeling that whole big. It's not that big. It's just awkward. There's so many small. That 18-inch wheel. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see how it goes. But I get that wheel cleaned up so I can get that tire and that tube on it. But the company that supplies tractor parts that's all over the place, that doesn't really have a lot of tractor parts. They do show locally they've got one tube that's the right size for this. It's already preloaded with the slime pokey hole sealer. I got work tomorrow is going to have me near a place near two different company supply tractor stores. I'm going to go online and see who's got what. I'm going to pick up two of them while I'm out doing it. So tomorrow night, hopefully that paint will be dry enough that we can get one of those tires. Zoom in. One of those tires right there onto this rim right here with a brand new tube. And then we can get up there on the front of the three-legged H. And then we get that other one off, and get that rim cleaned up, and make that rim look like that rim, and get that other tire with another new tube on it and on the front. It's raining and stuff, so I'm not doing a lot. I still need to put new fuel line and the inline filter on it. I mean, it's raining. I don't want to mess with that tonight. But anyhow, I think those tires are going to look a lot better on the front of that thing than what he's got on there. They're going to have some age on them, which is going to match the back tires. It's going to make it look, you know, patina. It's going to have some patina look to it. So, kind of stinks that tube leaks, but you can see there's a big crease in it. That bottom one doesn't, so it'll go in there when I got that room over there. When I get that room over there cleaned up, that's definitely going in the back of the truck. That there, that's 750/16. It's going in the back of the truck so it can go to the farm, so it can go in the front of the 445. I really wish I could have this one done when I take that one back. I just don't know if that's going to happen because I got like a couple days. And I got other stuff I got to work on. At some point, I got to sort through and process scrap wire and stuff. There's a whole bunch. There's a couple motor housings and low rec Christmas light stuff and some pure copper stuff. And, number 2 copper, and there's some number 1 in there. And anyhow, I got to get this mess cleaned up, and hopefully once I get all these tires and stuff mounted and get them out of here, we'll have some room we can clean up and start rearranging, and then we can start getting stuff away from the Jetstar so we can work on it, because that's the next big thing. But anyhow, I think that's where I'll call it for tonight. I'll be back.